is a big, beautiful, glowing tribute to our nation's veterans, many of whom live here in our beautiful state. We have 511,000 veterans in Maricopa County and 600,000 in the state of Arizona. And we are here today and we're honored to introduce you to the Grand Marshals for the 2023 Phoenix Veterans Day Parade with the theme of Never Forget, Forever Honor. Although all of our marshals are here today, in the interest of time, we will have our most senior service member, Mr. Thomas Begay, and our most junior service member, Amanda Tallman, speak. And we will also have our celebrity Grand Marshal, supermodel Kim Alexis, share a few words. Many of these marshals have been nominated by community members, and we have a great program that helps keep the education and information about who our veterans are and what they have done for our freedom. So without further ado, Mr. Begay, would you like to come up and say a few words?
I can't, but honoring veterans. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and the people of Arizona, and to others throughout television. Today is a special day, and I want to thank you to honor the individual to be recognized nationally or state or local, whatever, to let them know that we have people that are being honored for their services. And I want to thank you, and I want to thank you for the attention to get this honor for the gentleman. Thank you.
You want to sing a Marine Corps hymn in Navajo to honor them?
I would like at this time to honor the Navajos and all the people of Arizona and the United States to sing national, the Navajo. No hoka la ta la ta so kon tati pa o tati do ta ka ke so kon tati pa be khairi nevi ke ya adota ke she don only the United States Marine. Thank you.
Good job.
And as many of you may know, Mr. Begay is one of only 3 living Navajo code talkers that we have left in our country. And the Navajo code talkers had an unbreakable code that helped us end World War II. Without them, who knows where we would be. So we are very grateful for the Navajo code talkers and for the women from the Navajo Nation, Linda and Cecilia, and who also came up with them, and for his son, Ron, and others. So thank you very much for joining us. Up next, we have Amanda Tallman. She is our Operation Enduring Freedom Grand Marshal, and she served with the military police in Afghanistan. Amanda?
I just want to say I'm so honored to be here today with some amazing veterans and community members. So I just want to give them a round of applause one more time. I joined the military in 2007 because I had a difficult journey in my childhood and I didn't really know what I was going to do. I was done with making bad choices and I really wanted to find something more. The military gave me something incredible. It gave me a family and encouragement to continue on in this mission with the Army. After I retired in 2018 due to cancer and an ileostomy bag from an injury that I had in Afghanistan, I was able to continue service and really get back into my community here in Arizona, and I am so grateful to continue working with veterans just like these amazing ones here, and really developing our service to the community and what that looks like. Although I've faced a lot of challenges, I continue to reach out to those who can bring me up. One of those groups is West Valley Women's Group, and they really are the ones who encouraged my husband to nominate me, and I couldn't be more grateful for that and for the community here in Arizona. Just as I continue to grow and as I continue to learn, even from this experience, I've just been honored to be a part of this and honored to be a part of history by meeting one of the only 3 Navajo code talkers that are still here today. I want to thank each and every one of you for your support and for this amazing community and for the city of Phoenix. So thank you so much. Thank you, Paula, for everything that you do, and Carlos, this has really been an amazing opportunity.
Yes.
And thank you, Amanda. We are grateful for our freedom. So we're happy to have you here today. Next, we are excited to have supermodel Kim Alexis, who's just been a divine inspiration to work with. You know, when you have somebody that has such claim to fame and is just down to earth, it really is truly a blessing to get to know them. She has a patriotic spirit. Her husband's family is a military family, and we are honored to have supermodel Kim Alexis as our celebrity Grand Marshal. Kim?
Thank you. It is an honor to be here, and I stand here representing all Americans. I just want to remind everyone, you may hear, and I just come from a grateful heart, that we hear planes going overhead. We don't have a threat from those planes. We know that those are commercial airlines or whatever, but it's not any threat to our country. So that is because of the men and women that are behind me, is that their service, their dedication to keep our country safe is amazing. And so we never want to forget. We want to honor all of the men and women who served and those who died to keep our country safe, so that we don't have to worry when we hear planes going overhead that they're going to harm us in any way. And there's so many young Americans who may not realize and have any idea of what it would be like to be in a country in war. So I just want to say thank you. There's no words to be able to say thank you enough. So I stand here, and it's nice to know that when you have a career and people look up to you, I'm just saying I look up to you guys. So thank you very much, and it is an honor to be here. Thank you.
I will briefly introduce the rest of the models. They're all super in our book, right? They're all super in our book. And if you could please stand as I call your name and read your file. We will start with Korean War. U.S. Navy veteran Jerry Hecht of Sun Lakes, Arizona, who completed 3 deployments to the Western Pacific, at times operating off the coast of the Korean Peninsula in the heights of the Korean War. On one occasion, his ship took fire from the communist forces of North Korea. Hecht and his wife Beverly have a truly amazing story. They have been married for 70 years, and 2 of their 8 children are veterans. Robert Hecht is a Lieutenant Colonel, United States Air Force retired, and we are thrilled to have with us today U.S. Navy Captain Richard Hecht, active duty and works for the Atlantic Fleet out of Norfolk, Virginia, who flew in today just to be here with his dad. So thanks to both of you. Up next, we have our Vietnam War Grand Marshal, and that is U.S. Marine Corps Colonel Herbert Pierpan. He lives in Scottsdale, Arizona. Pierpan was activated to the Republic of Vietnam twice, in 1963 as an advisor to the Vietnamese Marines, and then again in 1968 as a company commander in the 1st Battalion, 4th Marines, 3rd Marine Division. After serving in Vietnam, he remained in the Marine Corps, earning the rank of colonel. He also served as a special assistant and Marine Corps aide to the Secretary of the Navy, John Webb, who Herb and I both know. So, Herb, thank you for your service. Our Cold War veteran is U.S. Marine Corps veteran Hugh Byrne, and he's in Casa Grande, Arizona. While stationed in Kananoe Bay, Hawaii, he went on 2 WestPac cruises with the Quick Reaction Force Team Pacific Area. One of his humanitarian achievements was helping to deliver aid to the leprosy colony in Molokai. After leaving active duty, he later joined the Army National Guard, where he was immediately deployed to Bosnia for 14 months with the 34th Infantry Division, supporting the 86th Medical Company, and performed the duties as a UH-60 crew chief for a medevac company. He is very much engaged in the Veterans of Foreign War and has actually started the Casa Grande Veterans Day Parade. So we are honored to have Hugh with us as well. Our Desert Storm and Persian Gulf War veteran is U.S. Army veteran Patricia Little Upa in Tempe. Pat is a retired U.S. Army nurse. She served in the Persian Gulf War with the 403rd Combat U.S. Army Support Hospital in Saudi Arabia in 1991. She then served with the Army Reserves, becoming the commander of the 623rd U.S. Army Hospital before retiring from the reserves in 2004 at the rank of colonel. And a unique fact about Pat, and she doesn't look it, but she was also an Army nurse in Vietnam. Yeah, so congratulations. And last but not least is our Operation Iraqi Freedom veteran, U.S. Air Force, Jeffrey DeVore, and he's of Goodyear, Arizona. Jeffrey flew C-130 cargo aircraft to all corners of the world, and he has brought some of his memorabilia. It's on the table behind us. He has more than 4,400 flight hours and 850 in combat. In April of 2003, during the invasion of Iraq, Jeff flew one of the first aircraft to land at Baghdad International Airport to secure the field for coalition forces. His combat missions include supporting the Battle of Fallujah, the Battle of Ramadi, and the Battle of Basra. Jeff DeVore.
Welcome home.
Exactly.
Yes, welcome home.
At Honoring America's Veterans, it is our pleasure to host honor and recognition events for our nation's veterans. What we like to say is it is the leading interceder to keeping them thriving and alive. I cannot tell you how many of our nation's veterans who have participated in the parade over its 27-year history, have said that the parade touched them in a unique and special way, and that it helped them heal. It helps them heal from the demons they face in their dreams. It helps them heal from the moral wounds that they face from injury mentally, and it also helps them heal physically. The Phoenix Veterans Day Parade will take place on Saturday, November 11th. It'll start at Montebello and Central. It crosses east on Camelback Road, heads south on 7th Street, where it ends at Indian School Road. And we continue to rely on our community to support our events and activities. So it is their support that allows us to present this news conference today, to host the parade, and we are grateful to KTAR for being our partner on this project, the Honor Our Heroes program, where we get community grand marshals from the Phoenix community. I also want to give a couple of extra special shout outs to Carlos Lozano, who has helped wrangle all the marshals up to this point in time. To Nicole Moon, who has been helping me behind the scenes with media relations and all the blogs that you see on the website today. And also to my wonderful and dear and beloved husband, Bill Padine, who puts up with me and supports this whole event for 27 years. So thank you.
Yay.
We are now free to interview any of the marshals that you like. Nicole and Carlos and I can help you get to whoever you'd like to get to. And we thank you so much for joining us today.
And I don't know if you guys want to do it together, but he's been practicing for a week, so I really would appreciate you guys talking with him.
Absolutely.